Fala aí pessoal, tudo certo? Seja bem-vindo aí ao meu canal aí para mais um vídeo de Dragon Age. Beleza, no último vídeo a gente fez ali a missão... Eu esqueci o nome. Deixa eu dar uma olhada. A gente parou nas palavras do lobo, né? Falar com o Solas. Mas antes de falar com ele, tem umas missão de... Eu tenho muita missão de equipe. Eu vou fazer essas daqui. Eu acho que... manter a moral da equipe, né, provavelmente. Eu acho, né, que vai um pouquinho mais pra frente da história pra ser que me ajude, né. Resistência fica... Vou colocar mais defesa. Vou colocar mais saúde, então. Encantamento eu não tenho nada pra encantar, né. Tá, use o mapa para ter as zonas élficas. Não é? A gente quer as zonas élficas aqui? Esse aqui mesmo. Belara. Belara e quem será? Belara e a Harding, será? O Emerit? Vou colocar Harding. Harding. Ruínas élficas. Será que as histórias secundárias ali dos personagens afetam a história principal? Será? Tomara que sim. Não tô fazendo aí por nada, né? Vamos procurar. Devem estar perto.
Supplies are still here and untouched. So you think they'd be close? In the ruins. I mean, probably. But something feels... Rook? Let's be careful. Very, very careful.
Beleza.
Right.
Todo cuidado é pouco. Belara. Eu tenho que ir pra lá. Não é pra lá, é pra cá. Caminho errado, foi mal. Já estive aqui antes? Já.
That looks a lot like the fade tears we saw when Solus was doing his ritual. But we can walk through these. Is that safe?
Agora já fui.
The only way across, so I hope so.
Quem diria que os caras iam se mover, né? Resistente a gelo.
And sentinels? I thought we stabilized this area.
The why is a little less important than taking care of this quickly.
Right.
Tomei. Tomei de novo.
Is everything all right, Laura? I don't know.
A gente manda um desse e manda esse aqui. Bicho chato, mano. De vida. Eita, cara, que bicho é esse, velho? O cara fugiu do meu ataque, mano. Finalmente tirei o escudo do bicho. Oh, finalmente morreu.
Good work, everyone.
Okay, the Veil Jumpers definitely came through here. Yanarl.
Hamiel?
Melora. Oh, pretty recently, too. But there's something else. A little older and weirdly familiar. Where do I know that from?
Então, se você não sabe, como é que eu vou saber?
Just, you know, don't look down. It's
Beleza.
a long way to the ground. Don't remind me.
Baú ali? É. Caminho da varanda. Nova área acessada.
Get ready.
Leve choque resistente.
Looks like we're doing this.
Eita! Vou mandar uma especial porque esse cara é chato, mano. Vai ser chato a gente vai enfrentar.
Right, on him. Let's go.
O cara não morreu ainda?
On your right.
Então já foi. Oxi.
Demons. And there's a big one with them. Just needs a few more
Ai, ai, cara.
Don't stay there. Something's wrong with that rage team.
More agitated than usual.
Ai, ai.
Take it down and worry about the why after.
Got it.
Tomei.
Good. Hitting us from range.
Ele já foi também. Pelada, preciso de vida. Ui.
Get clear. They're at range. I'm ready. There.
Tô sem mana.
Bad spot. Move.
Ui. Ah, não deu pra desviar. Deu monstro.
Ready again.
Ui!
You got it. Ready to go again.
Bicho, esse é difícil, mano.
You gotta move. Whatever you say. For sure.
Oh,
Ready to go. Ready to go.
ai.
You got it. I'm ready. Good to go. Don't just stand there.
Ataque não foi. Ai, tomei uma. Meu Deus. Morre, cara.
Rage demon.
É, foi difícil, meu caralho. Quando Belar aplica choque, o efeito é convertido em esfriamento.
Powerful magic. What does that mean? It means we hurry.
Por que eu chego no baú ali em cima? Tem uma passagem ali.
Got it.
Calma lá, tem um baú aqui que eu sei. Tem mais do que um baú aqui. No controle encontramos prudência, na prudência encontramos propósito, no propósito encontramos pureza, na pureza encontramos força. É o que ele diz, então eu devo acreditar. Vou trazer força para o nosso povo. Se. Baú, baú. Geração de mana mais 20, mas tem menos defesa. Não, cara. Desce. O que é que eu li? Ah, não. Bagulho que eu não tinha pego. Ó. E morreu.
That satchel. That was Melora's. Is Melora's, I mean. So why would a demon have it? And where's Melora? I don't know. I wish I
Aqui.
did.
Tem alguma coisa errada com esse lugar. O ar parece pesado e eu estou com uma sensação estranha. Dores. Como se fosse adoecer, mas não é só uma dor física. Não sei como descrever. O restante do pessoal ainda está pior. Oh, cara, o restante ainda está pior. E foi descansar. O Ramel e eu vamos procurar uma saída e buscar ajuda.
I can't think of any explanation that makes this a good thing.
Let's just hurry, okay?
Yeah. Right. I think we're getting close.
How sure are you?
As sure as I can be. That's all I've got.
We're with you.
Right. Of course. Thanks.
Wait, is that?
Mythal.
O pessoal tá congelado?
Amol.
Glória, you okay?
We have to stop it. Get them down.
Boris Shivan?
Eita.
I can't believe it. It's really you. I'd hoped you might come.
Cadê o irmão dela, o Sirian?
Believe it.
Syrian.
Laura? Are you all right?
You're dead.
No. No, nothing could be further from the truth. He delivered me, as he will deliver us all.
Ele tá com...
He? Who's he? Who are you talking about, Syrian?
Enganar lá, esqueci o nome. Ou não? Nares? Mais alguém igual a você?
How many more of you are planning on showing up?
None. It is only myself, and I cannot yet manifest. Soon enough, though, with Syrian's aid. I am a Norris. They call me...
A forgotten one.
Yes, well done. Forgotten, but not gone. The 6th and the 7th roam free, and the way stands clear. And I will guide our people to ascension, as the others have found, as these two will soon find.
The demons. They were the veil jumpers.
Você pode fazer isso?
How could you do something like that to your own people? You wanted to save our people. How does this do that?
I mean, they wouldn't...
Alas, a regrettable possibility, if the ritual is done wrong.
You told me it would give them strength, purity. You never said it could kill them.
I had assumed you could handle such a trifling task, Syrian. Perhaps I chose my herald poorly. If you lack the conviction to see your people ascend...
Why, Syrian? Why do this? Why him?
Because only he offers the truth. And is willing to help our people. That's all I've ever wanted. All we've ever wanted.
No. Not like this. Never like this. Why couldn't you stay a memory?
Come now, Syrian. We will leave your sister to her contemplation. As well as other things.
E lá vamos nós.
Good idea, but how? Working on it.
Calma. Mandar um... O vagabundo desviou dele.
Range incoming. Okay, I got it. I think. If we break the artifacts on the edges, the energy flow should stop.
You sure?
No, but it's all I've got. Oh, we did it! It's working! One more to go!
More demons incoming. It'll be fine. We're handling it.
Hurry! They don't have much longer!
Careful, Rook.
Behind you!
São chatos, hein, mano. Tomei.
Ready here!
Ué, tem mais um?
Good work, everyone! These should be the last demons. Hang in there,
Anseio
you know.
tóxico. Tá que pariu, velho. Tomei. Ui, quase tomei.
You got it.
Ah, usei o errado.
You got it.
Tô sem munição, sem...
You're right. Nicely done, Rook. Get out of there.
Opa!
I'm ready.
Ai!
Righto. You gotta move.
Good to go.
Beleza, mano. Tá difícil esse aqui.
Ready again. On to you. Good to go.
Mandar o especial aqui, porque... O bicho é forte, hein, mano. Aí, cara. Porra.
Get Hamuel and Yunaro back to camp. Shouldn't we go after Syrian? He's gone. Come on. Let's signal the others.
Tem que falar com a Belada? Pessoal que morreu ou não, né?
Ready to signal the others?
Sim. Vamos lá.
Yeah, let's let them know where we are. Okay, I'll give them the signal. Yunnaro's still breathing. Same as Hamuel. Because of you. So Syrian's alive. Damn. And working with the Forgotten One? You sure it was him? I wish I wasn't. But it was him. Or close enough. Raising demons? Killing veil jumpers? How could he... My brother.
Máscara, você ouviu o Syrian? Ele está sendo controlado?
Maybe he's being controlled. Blood magic or something? What about that mask? It started glowing. When Inars was speaking, I mean. Bronze? Kind of ugly? Yes.
Isso aí mesmo.
Exactly. An Evanuris Bond mask. Damn.
We found a few of them around Arlethan, but they were broken, or at least dormant. But with all the raw magic the gods brought back into the world, guessing that's changed things.
The mask would link to one of the gods, or a sufficiently powerful mage. Let you feel whatever they felt, mostly used to control their servants.
So Syrian's being controlled? That isn't him?
Servant, not slave. It can't control your thoughts. You just feel what they feel. For some people, that's enough.
E o que a gente faz, então?
So what should we do now? We can't let him keep doing this. Not to our people.
We need to stop him. No matter what.
I know, Strife, but I can get through to him. I know I can.
And if you can't? Right. Let's go.
Bom, se não conseguir falar com ele, né, ele vai de raça pra cima, né? Não tem jeito. E um acordo com o demônio. As pessoas da expedição do véu foram encontradas. O Anaris, a divindade esquecida, havia transformado muitas delas em demônios sob o controle dele. O irmão de Belara, o Siran, que se pensava estar morto, está colaborando com ele. O resgate do Hamuel e da Yenarel foi feito a tempo, mas a ameaça de análise e o aprendiz dele representam ainda existe. É essencial que eles sejam derrotados o mais rápido possível. Nível 37. Beleza. Agora a gente seleciona mais uma missão de equipe.
Get all your god-killing implements right here.
Aprimorar você. Aprimorar também. Eu vou aprimorar, né? Não tem problema nenhum. Aprimorar. Aprimorar também. Não quero isso ali. Não preciso também. Eu vou comprar. De aparência.
Send your friends my way.
A gente faz a missão. Meu, tem muita missão, cara. Do Davrin. Eu parto pra missão principal, na verdade. Vou fazer a missão principal. Tá no farol. Procure solas.
I got a letter from Veilguard. She asked how you were doing after your trip. Good. Yeah.
Peraí, que tem alguém querendo conversar. Ver se tem mais alguém querendo conversar aqui. Ou só o Emmert, a Belada e o Davlin. Conversar com eles então. Todo mundo quer conversar agora, man?
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Parece divertida.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Não, faz o que vocês quiserem aí, velho.
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich, so what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Aí,
Yam and jam slam because
entenderam já.
meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
É. Show. Preciso falar com a Belada e o Davrin agora.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
Tudo bem?
How's it going over here?
It's okay, you know.
You can take my seat, Rook. I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Rook. Not great company right now.
A gente senta em silêncio, ninguém... Eu sei, mas a gente senta em silêncio.
You just want to sit here quietly, that's fine. I can do quiet.
You're not very good at silence.
I'm great at most silences, just bad at awkward ones.
Fair enough.
Qual que é o
So what's
problema?
bothering you, Bellara? You know, if you can narrow it down.
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian. You saw who he is, what he's become.
Yeah.
He's a monster, Rook.
Você teme o que ele vai fazer?
And you're worried about what he's going to do?
A little bit. But also, I'm worried that I won't let myself stop him. Anaris brought Syrian back. My brother. When he asked me to join them, what if I'm too much like Syrian?
If you were, you wouldn't have turned them down, which you did.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Nadister Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
A gente.
You're part of the team. We watch each other's backs. And we have a strict no turning evil policy.
How do you enforce that?
I ask you not to turn evil? In a firm voice?
Uma
I'll
voz
work
firme.
on it. I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
Beleza. Agora a gente fala com o Davrin. É difícil manter a moral da equipe, hein?
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now.
Estão se imitando.
Who wants a treat?
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either, but it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry, it's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Essa ideia.
Good luck with that.
Beleza, chega de enrolação. Vamos falar com o Soles, o lobo temido. Antes de falar com ele, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui.
I will answer.
As armaduras. Sentar. Tem uma armadura boa não, velho.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
Got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
Você odeia mesmo Elganar?
You and Elganar were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst.
Elganon.
Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
São orgulhosos.
Too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you would have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Algo contra Dalishano?
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Bom, agradeço a ajuda.
You would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans.
Caralho, jogou na cara.
An irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Legal. Deve ter sido difícil falar isso.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes. For this world and for the team that trusts you.
Peraí, é já o final?
I know that you will do everything in your power
Ou não?
to fail them.
Estamos caminhando pro fim, será?
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Trabalho é o mesmo.
The odds on this were never good, but we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish, and 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow in wine, because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Alguém tem uma ideia?
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gadlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Então temos opções.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Nós sobrevivemos de novo.
Despite the odds, we've survived. We've made a habit of it. Take some time, rest. Be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Acho que agora tem que fazer as missões da equipe mesmo. Pelo jeito, tá se caminhando pro final, eu acho, né? Fazer essa daqui. Tá logo aqui, ó. Bom, o W tem que vir e vou chamar o Emerit.
Venatory barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed.
Recently placed, if I'm not mistaken.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands?
Ah, espirrei aqui, peraí. Vou dar uma olhada com os comerciantes.
What are you after today?
Tem nada pra vender. Nada pra comprar. Tem um anel aqui que dá pra aprimorar. Dá esse coisa aqui. E aparência também não preciso de nada, não. Vamos falar com Davrin. Iniciar conversa. Vamos lá, Davrin, vamos fazer a tua missão.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
Eu fico com medo.
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valia. When I heard about Wise Helped, what happened, I once trained to be a Grey Warden. but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. I'm the one who found the griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloom Howler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name is...
Isaiah.
Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the 4th blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Quase fiz errado. Podridão nos grifos.
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The griffins became rabid. They turned against the wardens.
So then the first warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
Imprime. Primeiros guardiões imersivo. Explica. É crime.
That goes against everything wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah said she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Banja charme.
Careful. He's a shameless flirt.
That's because he's such a pretty boy, isn't he? I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloom Howler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloom Howler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Acabou.
Venatory barrier crystals.
Era só isso então. Tem que ter uma missão aqui na frente, vou aproveitar e pegar já.
Didn't want to be followed.
Recently placed, if I'm not mistaken.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands?
Have you seen
He kept talking about a tree. Said it was very beautiful.
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight, even as we're fighting all this. A scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
Deixa eu ver, eu tô com a missão do Emert, né? E aonde que eu tenho que ir? Da mansão. Bom, vou chamar o Lucanes, que faz tempo que eu não viajo com ele.
So, Blackthorn Manor.
Blackthorn.
Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
Nome engraçado.
It is so hard not to make fun of something called a Hand of Glory.
What's so amusing about it?
Really? You don't? With the name... No, never mind.
The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off.
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
Uma pessoa.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That, I promise.
Vamos lá então.
Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
A mão da Glória. Entrar na mansão. Vamos lá. Oh, essa parte da necromancia aqui tá bem da hora, mano. Eu achei. Tô achando bem da hora. Tem um ar mais sinistro. Aqui abre. Abre. Aqui jaz o Lorde, o último de sua linhagem. Sua morte se estende por anos. Eu vejo que provavelmente não dá pra entrar por ali. Eu tenho que vir por ali daí. Tem que vir para esse lugar que eu acabei de abrir. Vou ver se essa porta principal que abre. Ah não, abre sim.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
I don't like this.
Aqui não abre. Aqui não abre também.
Lock tight.
Maybe there's a key.
These sigils. They can't be.
Um enigma. Não sou tão bom em enigma assim não, mano. É um baú ali? Não, né? Pô, sério que não vai ter nada aqui em cima? Ah, tem sim, aqui ó.
I've seen similar spellwork in Devinter.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
Faça uma playlist ali.
Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
It's agitated. I felt this in Devinter around big works of magic.
The spirits press closer than they should.
Onde é que eu tô? Baú? Não é por aqui não, hein? Isso.
What have they done?
This looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
And demons!
Ai. Tomei. Tomei de novo. Ai, que bicho chato, hein, mano. O maluco desviou. Aê, finalmente.
Now what? I must free the spirit bound here.
Liberta o espírito aí. Sai daí, Lucani.
Emmerich? Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion. Understood!
Tá lá em cima.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
Que bizarro.
No. Trust me, no.
I pray he believes you.
Sorry, what?
Spite asked if those self-lighting candles are good to eat.
Aqui.
No one lives here anymore. Why?
No one knows why the Blackthorns abandoned their manor. Rumor hinted at a family tragedy. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed. Another victim.
Got demons again.
All together now. They're all gone.
Tomei. Eu desviei, não desviei, mano. Cansei, vou mandar o especial aqui. Ah, tem mais um. Preciso de vida.
They attack from a distance. On it.
Vida.
Ready and waiting. That one's ready.
E morreu.
Can you free this one?
Porra, mano. Foi difícil, hein?
What's wrong? Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist. But the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
Vamos lá então.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door.
E portal.
Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Mierda.
Guarda. Como é que eu pego aquilo ali?
The door's locked.
It's the work of that rogue necromancer. They're already blocking our path. We must find a wisp to open it.
Ali tem wisp, mas como é que eu subo ali? Não tinha visto esse caminho.
Onwards. The hand of glory still points the way.
Que isso, mano? Tesouro, tente abaixo. E aqui vai ter uma batalha, com certeza. Vulnerável a...
Necromancer has brought once helpless undead into the Fade as soldiers.
Tomei.
The way forward won't open until we defeat them.
Ai. Não tem vida. Ele é vulnerável ao que mesmo? Ainda bem que eu fiz isso.
We need to close it.
Ui.
On the job. Stay in cover.
That's the last.
Oh. Finalmente, mano.
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly
Tem
where we
vida,
are.
mano.
Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Preguiça de ler. Ah, um baú. Uma armadura que é melhor que a minha. Resistência física, vou usar. Tem uma escada. Que dá... Não, lugar nenhum, pelo jeito. Ah, preciso de vida.
Down there, 4 victims.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Ah, mano, vai ter uma batalha aqui, né? Eu acabei morrendo pelo jeito ali.
Late as always, Professor.
É alguém conhecido pelo jeito.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
Not image.
Just trying to needle you.
Johanna always did make a sport of it.
Resentful prattling from the one left behind.
No. The stolen knife in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
Ai, se mandou.
No. What is she planning?
Sério? Resistente, vulnerável a fogo.
We okay to fight?
Yes. Johanna took the lantern away with her.
We need to close it.
Cadê o bicho? Ai, eu vou morrer. Sabia que ia morrer, velho, mas a sorte que eu tenho 2 reviver aqui. Chato, mano.
What did Hezenkos do to that spirit?
Oh, cara.
But I fear the worst.
Salvar o mano aí, mano. Tem um baú aqui não, não.
Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Let's find her.
Cap do imaterial.
There's no way out.
What do we do now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. The candle. This wasn't here before.
Now, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Encontrar.
Here's that last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals if you would.
Ó, vamos ver um baú aqui, velho. Ei, tem 111 de abalo e tem... Vai ser esse aqui mesmo.
We drift upon... Let them form a new configuration. And with that...
Eita, caralho.
Let's get back to the real world.
We must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the... lie open until we deal with her.
Vamos embora, vamos embora.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos' voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern?
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade?
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Sempre fala tanto assim, velho.
What, you going to lecture us to death now?
I'll not explain myself to one of Volkaran's hangers-on, though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Eita. Caralho. É, família Adams agora.
I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Ah, não, velho. Puta merda. Acho que eu não vou conseguir não, hein, mano. Filho da mãe.
I am not a hanger-on.
Johanna's escaped again.
Want to tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
Ai. Mas que porra foi essa, mano?
Of course. They're at range. Watch out! They're at range. They're attacking from afar.
Olha, resistente a fogo, mano. Ai, ai, tomei. Ah, necrótico, na verdade.
All together now. They're all yours. Fired upon.
Nossa, sério. Ai.
Rook needs assistance. Ready, Rook. They're firing at us.
Eu vou morrer.
Nicely done, Rook.
Eu desviei por pouco ali, velho. Ai. Meu Deus, não morre.
Now's your chance.
Aí foi, finalmente. Ah, fala sério. Nossa, tomei em cheio. Ai.
We need to close in. They're attacking from afar.
Ai, caralho.
Take them down. Snipers.
Ah, eu desviei, mano. Nossa senhora. Vou dar um especial aqui, mano. Meu caralho. Falta pouco. Aê, matei, caralho. Uf, meu, foi difícil essa porra, essa luta, mano.
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the spirits.
Ai. Armadura.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
Vamos embora já, mano.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Sim, podemos ir embora.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly. Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscript?
De ajuda?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends, once.
Eu devia ter imaginado.
Oof. That explains why she was tearing into you so hard.
Johanna was always a touch blunt, but things used to be better. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
É assustador.
She made herself half undead? On purpose?
There are advantages to undeath you may not be familiar with. You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her, Rook.
E nós vamos.
Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. city-conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
E mais uma Casa dos Seres Mortos. Emmett achou uma antiga colega dentro da mansão de Blackthorn. A vigília fúnebre exilada Johanna Heisenkos. Ela criou uma perigosa fissura no material que atraiu espíritos para que ela absorvesse o poder deles com uma lanterna encantada. Apesar do Emmett e da equipe terem fechado a fissura, a Heisenkos escapou, dizendo que ia usar a lanterna energizada para conquistar a cidade de Nevarra. O Emmett lamentou o caminho sombrio e a sede de poder escolhidos por sua antiga amiga, mas prometeu impedi-la. Nice! Tem alguém que queira conversar aí? A Belara e tem mais os... Oh, cara. E mais o David, que tem uma missão. Beleza, falta pouco. Mas antes de dar início e continuar a história, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui, tá? Muito obrigado aí por quem acompanhou. Não se esqueça de deixar um gostei no vídeo e se inscrever no canal, que me ajuda bastante. É isso então, valeu, falou, até a próxima.